Good evening. The Philippine Navy says there seems to be a deliberate and calculated move to map out the Philippines by a foreign power. Citing incidents involving foreign nationals last year and the recent arrest of a suspected Chinese sleeper agent allegedly involved in espionage activities, Philippine Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea Rear Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad discloses that there seems to be a deliberate move to map out the country by a foreign power.
If we look at the entire expanse of the country, covering the different instruments of national power, and start connecting the dots, there seems now to be a deliberate and calculated move to map out the country by a foreign power.
Trinidad says they are taking appropriate actions on the matter. Among the foreign-related incidents that Trinidad mentioned were the submersible drone with Chinese markings found in Masbate last December. It is the fifth underwater drone under the custody of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Trinidad also enumerates previous incidents with foreign nationals, including a local chief executive whose background was uncovered.
If we take 2 steps further backward, a local chief executive with a dubious character and background was uncovered. Foreign nationals were arrested with fake government IDs. Foreign nationals with birth certificates.
The Navy official did not mention names, but Alice Guo, a Chinese national whose real name was revealed to be Guo Huaping, served as Bamban Tarlac mayor from June 2022 to August 2024. Guo was in hot water earlier last year due to allegations linking her to a Philippine offshore gaming operator's hub in Bamban. In July 2024, the National Bureau of Investigation, on the other hand, uncovered close to 200 falsified birth certificates issued by the local civil registry of Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur to Chinese nationals from 2018 to 2019. President Bongbong Marcos congratulates a newly sworn-in United States President Donald Trump and expresses eagerness to work with his administration. Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the U.S. on Monday, January 20. In a statement on Tuesday, January 21, Marcos congratulates Trump and the American people on a peaceful transfer of power in their nation's nearly 250-year history. Marcos says he is looking forward to working closely with Trump and his administration. Marcos adds that a strong and lasting Philippine-U.S. alliance will continue to uphold the two nations' shared vision of prosperity and security in the region. Last November 19, Marcos had a friendly and productive call with Trump where he expressed the Philippines' desire to further deepen its ties with the U.S. Although she voted against this year's 6.326 trillion peso national budget, Opposition Senator Risa Hontiveros expresses doubts that Congress would pass any budget with blank items, as claimed by former President Rodrigo Duterte. Duterte recently criticized the 2025 budget that leaving some items in the bicameral report vacant was not acceptable. In an interview with Radio 630 on Tuesday, January 21, Hontiveros says she does not believe that Congress would pass any budget with blanks. Hontiveros adds that the Congress finished its job of passing the budget every year. Hontiveros points out that part of the budgetary process allows every lawmaker the freedom to vote in favor or against any budget measure. The senator believes that they have done their job in the budget, and that is why she does not believe the statement of Duterte. Hontiveros did not sign the Congressional Bicameral Committee report on the budget after it scrapped the 74 billion peso subsidy for the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation and reduced funding for the public and education sectors. Hontiveros, along with Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel III, later voted against it when the upper chamber ratified the budget measure last December 11, 2024. Meanwhile, President Bongbong Marcos branded Duterte's statements as lies, saying that as former president, Duterte should know that the General Appropriations Act cannot be passed with a blank. It was Davao City Representative Isidro Ungab, former chairman of the House of Representatives Appropriations Committee, who earlier claimed that portions of the budget measure were left blank in the BICAM report. Hontiveros surmises that Duterte might have been victimized by fake news. Senator Bato de la Rosa should face the House of Representativesquad committee to clarify allegations against the past administration's war on drugs instead of going to the media, according to Manila 6th District Representative Bienvenido Abante Jr. During the resumption of the Quad Committee hearings on Tuesday, January 21, Abante says that De La Rosa was given several chances to explain his involvement in former President Rodrigo Duterte's anti-illegal drug campaign, but he did not avail of it. De La Rosa, who was Duterte's first Philippine National Police Chief, was one of the key implementers of the drug war, having designed Oplan Tokhang.
Ang ating Senador Bato de la Rosa, nung tinanong siya, ayaw naman yung humarap sa amin. Pinapaharap namin para maging malinaw lahat ng bagay. Anong ginagawa niya? Nagpupunta sa media. Kung ano-anong pinagsasabi niya.
Aside from his challenge to De La Rosa, Abante also calls on other critics to appear before the Quad Committee if they claim the hearings are politically motivated.
Kung meron man dito nagsasabi na we're gathered here because of politics, gusto namin humarap siya rito para sabihin sa amin directly. Ayaw po natin mahulog ang bansa sa droga. Ayaw po natin yan. Pero ayaw din natin na ang buong Pilipinas maging killing fields. Na pumatay tayo na hindi sinusunod ang ating saligang batas.
INQUIRER.net has sought the side of De La Rosa, but he has yet to respond. Last June 2024, Abante's panel invited Duterte and De La Rosa to shed light on human rights issues amid claims that police officers implementing the drug war were involved in extrajudicial killings. Detained Kingdom of Jesus Christ founder Apollo Kibo was brought back to the hospital over the weekend, this time due to pneumonia, according to the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Quiboloy, who is accused of child abuse, sexual abuse, and qualified trafficking, was previously brought to the Philippine Heart Center last November because of an irregular heartbeat. In a statement on Tuesday, January 21, the BJMP discloses that Quiboloy was brought to Rizal Medical Center at around 5 p.m. on Saturday, January 18, after he complained of a difficulty of breathing. The BJMP also says Quiboloy was diagnosed with community-acquired pneumonia and was recommended hospital confinement by the attending physician at Rizal Medical Center. BJMP spokesperson Superintendent J. Rex Bustinera says Quiboloy was transferred to a private hospital from Rizal Medical Center. According to Bustinera, the attending physician at Rizal Medical Center recommended that Quiboloy be transferred to the hospital of choice because of inadequate facilities at the Rizal Medical Center. Bustinera did not disclose the private hospital where Quiboloy was transferred due to security reasons and patient privacy. Bustinera assures the public that Quiboloy remains under the custody of BJMP and that strict security is in place while Quiboloy is in hospital confinement. The Philippine National Police Civil Security Group will summon the sampaguita vendor as part of its investigation into her altercation with a small security guard, a video of which recently went viral. The mall guard, who was also in the video, appeared before the Civil Security Group's Supervisory Office for Security Investigation Agencies last Monday, January 20, to air his side of the issue after he was seen destroying the girl's sampaguita flowers after asking her to leave the mall premises. Civil Security Group spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Yudisan Gultiano says part of the actions that will be taken by the evaluator of the case is to summon the girl seen in the video so that she will have the opportunity to air her side. Gultiano adds that the girl's absence may affect the resolution because it will be based on the account of the security guard. Gultiano also says the security guard and his agency are expected to submit their counter affidavits by Thursday, January 23. According to Gultiano, the security guard is willing to cooperate to clear his side, but Gultiano notes that they are still in the preliminary evaluation phase only. Gultiano says that they will be basing on the counter affidavit or other pieces of evidence to determine whether there is probable cause to file a formal complaint against the mall guard. The Civil Security Group previously warned that the mall guard may have committed ethical violations during the incident and that he could have his license revoked. Meanwhile, the Mandaluyong City Police previously confirmed that the girl in the viral video is a college student and a scholar, amid speculation from social media users that she is a member of syndicate wearing a school uniform to earn sympathy while begging for alms. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.